What's up, YouTube? Just got off work. Wanted to go over my mods for my 2020 Challenger Scat Pack shaker hood. Shaker hood right in the front. Alright, so I bought this car in, I think, November or October of 2019. This is when Mopar had like $10,000 worth of rebate on this car, so I got a pretty good deal. Plus I had a trade-in, so I ended up like financing right around a little over $20,000 for my Scat Pack. First thing I did a PCM unlock with Diablo. Second thing was purchase a cam kit from Jay Green. Do not know the specs. All I know is 224 by 230 duration, so intake and exhaust. Don't know the lobe separation, but I know it's pretty high. I mean, it's pretty low because it chops. Usually higher lobe separations like 117 or 116 doesn't chop as much. I wanted a chop cam. Jay says right around, I don't know, 70 to 85 horsepower. So I got long tubes, catless long tubes from American Racing Heathers. Nick, the owner, hooked me up. I paid $16.50 for that. I paid $19.25 for the cam kit. It came with the entire hardened push rods, phaser, limiter, pack springs. What else? Chrome moly retainers and valve seats, 670 and 680 washers. Did the whole labor myself, so I saved myself around, I don't know, $2,400, $2,500 depending. I got a few pricing from different shops. One said like $7,500, the motor has to come out so they can check the bearings. One said no, it's gonna be $2,500, it's 21 hours of labor, $100 an hour. So I decided to do it my own. I just got tired of getting different prices, and some of the mechanics I talked to, they had no idea what phaser limiter was or lock or any of that other stuff. So I ended up doing it myself. With the gaskets, I got it from Rock Auto. What else? I got 6.1 exhaust gaskets, which are the best in the industry for the Hemis. I got Felpro timing chain cover, changed the crank seal, brand new Felpro. It came with a kit. All this stuff was purchased from Rock Auto. What else did we do? I got a Gates heavy duty belt, serpentine belt. Got an ARP crank bolt. Got ARP head bolts, not studs, head bolts. What else did we do? Oh, I got a Fastman oversized throttle body. I think it's like 85 millimeter. Didn't make much of a difference, honestly. That $415 I spent on that Fastman, I can't really tell the difference. I mean, it flows smooth, I guess. He does a phenomenal job of, I got another video on that. He does a phenomenal job of making a thing. I mean, when you get it, it's brand new. It's like slick. You could eat off the surface of that throttle body. It's like super nice. What else? What else did we do? Oh, I got Venom race exhaust mufflers from catless exhaust all the way. It runs to Venom mufflers, and then everything else is deleted, like the active exhaust flappers and all that. I deleted all of that. Honestly, I like to get an AWE exhaust, which is another $1,400, which I'm not gonna do right now. I got AEM AFR gauge with the new Bosch. I think it's like a 4.0 or something. It reads better, so that's required for better tuning. Highly recommend that. That's the boost gauge. I just have it there for show in case I boost it or something. If I do boost this thing, it's gonna be a Pro Charger. I honestly like that sound of those rocks kind of rumbling in a thin can. So I metal can, I guess, not tin can, but metal can. I like the sound of that. What else? I got some spun suspension. I did buy the differential brace. I think it was around $219. Spun was right around $300-400. I do like to get Petty Garage brace strut bars for the front and back. That's next. I'm getting that soon. I got some 17-inch drag rims that I'm planning to put on this, but I'm waiting on Nitto drag tires to come back into stock. It takes forever, and now we're getting cold in wintertime. Wouldn't probably, the world is about to end, so I won't probably enjoy those anytime soon. I gotta wait until next year. That's only we make it until next year. The pandemic turned into an endemic. What else? So PCM, cam kit, American Racing headers. Oh, it's 1 7/8. So before doing all these mods, the horsepower was going up to 530 horsepower, 534. After the mods, it's right around 600, depending how cold it is outside. Sometimes it goes over 600, like 601, 605, and sometimes it's 595 or 599. So the gauge is kind of weird, but the other thing I did at 180 is stat, so the temperature is right around 188. I might invest in a better flowing, I don't know what they call that, but the transmission gauge. I'm sorry, I forgot its name, but they make a high flow transmission fluid module. A lot of guys are doing that. Keeps the transmission cool. But again, I'm in armpit of the United States, Illinois, so it gets pretty cold out here. Right now it's right around 59 degrees. There goes my kayaking season. We only had like 2 months worth of fun month. It was super humid. What else? Oh, I changed the back tires to a Nitto 420V 295 40 R20s, which that was the best choice I made. The tires are super nice. It handles really good in rain and the snow. I mean, you can't go super fast, but I've maintained a good speed without spinning around or dying right around 50 miles an hour in the snow in the winter when I stuck in the snow. You know, I don't usually drive this car in the snow, but when I drove it, I got stuck in areas where it just started snowing. So the tires handle just well. The fronts are stock. I think they're Goodyear 245 40/20. What else? I undercoated, rust-proofed underneath the car for like $200. Get a local shop that spray all that tar material like Linex under the car. That was $200. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Might do a few minor things. Like I said, I got to do the exhaust. The suspension is done. I got to do the Petty Garage. So I have about 2,500 hours left into this, and then the car will be done. So it's where it's at. I'm happy with it. Ultimately, you know, I would love enough money to build a 426 stroker Challenger. That's my ultimate goal, but it is what it is. I'm happy with this. It runs good, sounds good, screams. Jay tuned it well. I mean, it's a safe tune. It's not for drag racing. It's my daily. I go to work with this and come home. Get a lot of compliments. if anyone decides to boost these things, I believe the 6.4 has much lower, smaller piston gap between the top ring than the 5.7s. So they only handle about 6 pounds of boost. And comment below if you have experience with that. So I'm not planning to boost this the way it is out of the factory. I believe these 392s, as a 2020, they got a BGE block, which stands for big gas engines. Same thing as a 6.4. I have a BGE motor sitting on a stand right now that I'm trying to put in my Ram. I have my Ram videos and Challenger videos, so please watch those. I'll be building that car soon. I'll make another video on that. I'm just waiting a few parts to come for that BGE, which is going to go into the Ram. What else? Guys, I cannot emphasize how important it is to change your oil. Most of these cars are going because of lack of oil change. These rod bearings, these cam bearings, these main bearings, they live off of good oil. I personally change my oil right around 2,500 to 3,000 miles. And I do 2 rotations of AMS, and I do 1 rotation of Royal Purple, which is a high detergent oil. Right now I got about 21,000 miles, almost 22,000 miles on this car. And that's what I use. Sometimes I do spray a little seafoam in the intake. I check everything once in a while. I make sure my valve covers are tight, make sure my intake bolts are tight. You know, I think the torque spec on those is 18 pounds or 17 pounds, foot-pounds. Check around the car, make sure everything is tight, get underneath, take a look, make sure nothing is loose. You never know. I mean, you know, sometimes people make mistakes, so make sure nothing's falling apart. I try to catch things before they fail. What else? What else have we done to this car? Done a lot, spent a lot. So right around, I think right around $5,000 or $6,000. So right now, I love these little cars, man. These Opals that are marked as GM or Buick from Europe are here. They got a little 1.2 liter turbo. They think they can keep up with American V8s. I get a kick out of these guys. Sometimes they try to pass you or cut in front of you. I get a lot of love for this car, and I also get a lot of hate. You know, people sometimes pull up next to me and throw a middle finger up. Oh, fuck you, your car is not cool, you think you're cool. I haven't even said anything to them. And sometimes people give compliments. Hey, I love your car. So it is what it is. You get jealous people and you get nice people. What else? I think that's pretty much it. This car, the way the package came in, I didn't get the leather seats or Alcantara or anything, just the steers, this leather steering wheel, leather wrap steering wheel, cloth seats. I put some seat covers on there, so make sure the seats kind of maintain their integrity. Eventually, if I find something on Facebook Marketplace or whatever, you know, it's a nice seat, I'll probably switch it around or maybe get a racing seat. But for right now, it's good. I'm not planning to strip it. I'm not trying to break a record. Oh, one thing about the cam. The cam is good, but when you're at the light, you have your foot on the brake pedal. It wants to go through a red light a little bit. So for those of you considering higher duration cams, be aware that you need to get a bigger stall. So what the stall means, right now I believe these Challengers have a 2800 stall, 2800 RPM stall, so it doesn't lock up. It's a little sluggish from the beginning. Once it locks up at a bigger stall, you start pulling, you feel the power. But with the stall stock, since the cams are, you know, gives you kind of a low bottom end power, torque, it's fine. But when you go with these, which gives you a higher RPM power and reduces your bottom end torque a little bit, you're gonna feel like you're going through a red light even though you have your foot on the brake pedal. So you're gonna feel that a little bit. It's not really bad, it's not excessive, but like with higher cams, like 230 by 238 or 226 by 241, I mean, look up the specs on Cam. They got really big cams. You're gonna feel that the car feels like it's gonna go a little bit higher. What else? I mean, pulls pretty hard. I mean, in no time I get around the 3-digit numbers. I'm in Mexico right now, so there's no speed limit on these roads. But you know, sometimes you gotta really watch it with this car and get stopped real quick. And with these cars, you just don't get a speeding ticket. You probably end up getting arrested for reckless driving, because Illinois has a 26 plus speed limit, which is a misdemeanor, and you could get your car towed or taken away from you for going 26 miles over speed limit. What else? That's pretty much it. Like I said, I got a few things coming for this car, such as exhaust and other mods that are coming. But I'll make more videos, as this is going to be the mod part 1. I got to do the suspension soon, so I'll make a video on that one. Actually, it's partially made, but I'll upload it soon. And thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Have any questions? If you know something that I don't know, please let me know so I can educate myself. I do appreciate all your positive, and keep the negative comments civil. All right. Thanks for watching.